All right, everybody. Week 18, final game of the regular season. Obviously, it'll be the last game of the 2023 season for us. We got the Broncos coming in, Allegiant Stadium. I think this entire season has been a wild ride. And I think we all can agree this ride isn't going to end anytime soon. We got so many unanswered questions going into the offseason, obviously, about who the head coach is going to be. We got a lot of quarterback talks. And I want you guys to ride this journey with me. I've been having a lot of fun. I've been only doing this for 3 months, and the feedback, the support, the engagement you guys have shown me has been absolutely amazing, and I want to say thank you to all you guys out there. Now, going into this offseason, I'm going to keep this train rolling. I'm going to drop more content regarding any Raiders news about head coach, quarterback, roster moves, free agency. I'm going to be doing my own mock drafts. And I'm going to kind of give you my opinion as to who I think we should pick up as time goes on, who the experts are saying, and really how some of the free agency moves will affect who we try to target in the upcoming draft. So if you guys would, please like and subscribe, turn on those notifications, ride this wave with me, and let's keep rolling this thing all the way into the next season. So I appreciate every single one of you. And Robert Carr and Carlos C., if you guys are viewing, you guys are the winner to my previous giveaway that I just announced. So email me. My email is down below. Let me know. If I don't hear from you guys by my next video, I'm going to have to do something a little different to find my 2 winners of that giveaway because I got to show you guys my appreciation. I want to get this giveaway out to you guys to show my thanks for all the support you guys have been giving me. So I appreciate you guys. And one question. I'm going to break down this Broncos game, but I'm going to have a lot of questions during this video, so stick with me on this. One question is, what do you guys want to see more of in the offseason? Is it mock drafts? Is it player breakdowns? Because I'm going to be doing some player breakdowns of all the top prospects coming out of college and entering into the 2024 NFL draft. I'll be doing player breakdowns. So let me know what you want to see more of because I want to engage with you guys. I'm going into the comment section and responding as much as I can. Big shout out to all you guys that are dropping comments left and right. I definitely appreciate it. So let's kind of break this thing down a little bit, right? Broncos are coming in 8-8. Sean Payton has the opportunity to go 9-8. If he wins this game, that would be a pretty big accomplishment. First year as the Broncos head coach, and he ends it with a winning record. That's a big accomplishment. So they got something to play for there. We're 7-9. But the big thing for us is if Antonio Pierce can go 5-4, have a winning record as the Las Vegas Raiders head coach, that's just another piece that he could bring to the table to kind of justify or make an argument for why he should be the head coach of Las Vegas Raiders next year. So there's definitely some things to play for, even though it's not going to the playoffs. There's some things to play for both teams. Now, as of right now, let's look at the draft situation. We sit at number 11. If we win this game, we can fall back to number 14. If a couple things happen, you got the Falcons and the Saints playing. If the Falcons win, they can move up. That'll bump us up if we do lose this game. You got the Bears and the Packers playing. Depending on if the Bears actually win, they can drop back. We can jump up if we lose. There's a lot of things going on. And then you got the Broncos that hold the number 14 spot. If they win, they might they'll drop back. If they lose, they might replace our spot depending on what happens in some games. So let me know in the comments down below because this is a heated conversation, and I'm here to react with you guys and hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments below. Do you want us to lose and get to a better draft position, or do you guys want to see us win, beat the Broncos, keep our 7-game winning streak going, and have those bragging rights? Let me know in the comments down below. And now look, one of the biggest things is we got Jared Stidham coming back to Allegiant Stadium. This could be a huge revenge game for him. One, he's fighting for that starting position. Obviously, Russell Wilson, he's been benched. Kind of the same situation that we had with Carr. They don't want Russell Wilson to get hurt. Then they're going to owe him a ton of money. So Jared Stidham, he played a pretty good game last week. He's going to be fighting for this starting job. But at the same time, you guys all remember, right? Jared Stidham came in last season after we ousted Carr, we benched him. And Jared Stidham came in and played one of the best games we had last season against the 49ers. He truly did play a hell of a game. And, I always think about the play where he rolled to his left, he bide time, he sat, he basically, um, he was waiting for receivers to get open. He finally hit Devontae Adams downfield and he took an absolute shot. I believe it was from one of the linebackers. Jaron Stidham is going to sit in there. He's going to play a really tough game. And I think he's going to come in here and he's going to want to have a little bit of revenge on us let him go. So here's another question. Let me know in the comments down below. Did you like the fact that we let Jared Stidham go? Do you agree with that move? I wasn't a fan of it. I don't think to me it made any sense whatsoever. But let me know in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys. Now, let's go over the injury report just a little bit. The Broncos are pretty healthy. I think McGlinchey, their tackle, he's the only one that is officially on the injury report and is ruled out. That really matters. I'm talking about the starters. And then for us, Thayer Mumford hasn't practiced all week, which is a little tough. So he might be out. It looks like he's going to be out. You got Brandon Faison, which was on the did not practice list now because of an illness. Now, look, we've only had one Brandon Faison sighting, which was last week. So whether or not he plays, not that big of a deal. Obviously, Michael Mayer is out, and here's the big one. Josh Jacobs is officially ruled out. I think he's had 2 bone contusions. I think that's what it is. And the doctors haven't cleared him. But look, he's going in the offseason. He's going to be a free agent no matter whether or not the Raiders want to really try to get him prior to everything going on, because obviously we only franchise tagged him. So, he's trying to stay healthy. He wants to go in completely healthy into free agency, which, look, it's a business. More power to him. You do you. But let me know in the comments down below. Do you want us to attempt to bring Josh Jacobs back? Let me know how you feel in the comments down below. And if you don't want to bring him back, how do you want us to approach the running back situation? Do we go after a running back in free agency, or do we attack a running back fairly early in the draft? Let me know, because in free agency, you got guys like Derrick Henry. I know he's probably on the downside of his career, but you got Derrick Henry, you got Tony Pollard, Saquon Barkley, Austin Eckler, and also Devin Singletary. Devin Singletary had a breakout year with Houston. He's also potentially going to be a free agent. So let me know in the comments down below how you think we should handle Josh Jacobs. Do you want to bring him back or not? And then also another question. Again, guys, remember, I told you I'm going to hit you with a bunch of questions because I want to hear from you guys, and I want to give my feedback as well. But going into next season, do you guys want to see us have more of a running back by committee approach, or do you want to see us have that featured back again? Obviously, if you have that featured back, we'd have to get somebody early in the draft or possibly get a big name in free agency. Let me know what your preference is, what you want to see our running back system be next year. Running back by committee, or have another featured back with a couple pieces to kind of plug in here and there. And I understand, look, depending on how you feel, if you guys are the ones out there that want to see us win, keep this winning streak alive against the Broncos, I'm going to give you a couple keys to victory on my side, and mainly is going to be on the offense, but I'll touch on the defense a little bit. The Broncos have the 22nd ranked pass defense, and they have a pretty bad run defense. They're letting up about 137 yards on average on the ground. So I think we could really attack their run defense. Zamir White, I think, needs to have a field day. Aiden O'Connell, if he continues to play mistake-free football, I think we will have a chance. And just minimize the turnovers and penalties. If we play a really clean game, no turnovers, if we can move that ball a little bit, if we can attack this rush defense of the Broncos, I think we have ourselves a chance to kind of go ahead and win this ball game. When it comes to the defense, man, just keep doing what you do, right? Stidham, he proves that he's going to sit in that pocket. He's going to risk his body. Just keep hitting them. Keep bringing it. Max Crosby, he's got 13 and a half sacks. He is going to try to grow on that, I think. Any chance you have a chance to beat your season record, your own personal record, I think you continue to go after it. He's got 13 and a half sacks. Let's see if he can get 14, 15 sacks on this season and really go out with a bang. And so the one thing about our defense is what's good is that we understand Stidham, right? Stidham was on our team last year. Our defense has seen him all last season. So we understand his tendencies. We understand, what he's good at, what he's not good at. So the defense should have some pretty good keys going into this game to really have a little bit of an advantage. Hopefully we break down his tendencies and go after him. So those are kind of my keys to victory. But then let's take a look at what I'm watching out for in this game. Again, this game doesn't mean much when it comes to rankings and all that fun stuff. But what I'm watching out for is I want to know what kind of team come plays on Sunday. I dropped a video about what our superstars can kind of show in this game, and it's really the support that they have for Antonio Pierce. Are these guys going to come out and play? There's not a whole lot to play for. Injuries are a real thing. You don't want to injure yourself in somewhat of a meaningless game. So what players, what superstars come out, what players come and ball, and what kind of effort do they put into it? That's what I'm looking out for. And then there's three offensive people that are still trying to prove themselves, right? Zamir White is still trying to prove that he is that featured back. So I want to see the effort. I want to see what he produces out there. You got Aiden O'Connell. As much as he's a fourth-round rookie, we all know that he will most likely be looked at as the backup next year. I think he's still fighting for his job. He's fighting for his shot at being the starter next year. So he's going to continue to fight for it. And at the end of the day, we got Bo Hardegree. I understand Bo Hardegree was not put in the position at the beginning of last year. He was not put in this on this coaching staff to be the offensive coordinator. And he was kind of thrown into that situation. So this is his final chance this season to prove whether or not he has the skills, the mindset to be the offensive coordinator next year. So here's my last question. Do you think Zamir White should be our starting running back next year? Do you think what Zamir White has done so far this year, does he deserve to be the featured back next year? Let me know in the comments down below. All right, guys. So this is kind of my video on breaking everything down. I appreciate you guys. If you could like, subscribe, turn on those notifications, I would definitely appreciate it. After this weekend's game, I'm going to give you my breakdown of the Broncos game. I'll be at the stadium, so I'm going to be possibly dropping some video footage of the tailgate situation, everything going on at Allegiant Stadium. This is the very last game, so stay tuned for that. And then after Monday night's national championship game, the two top coaches, the two top names fighting for this head coaching position as it stands right now is Antonio Pierce and Jim Harbaugh. I'm going to drop a video on the pros and cons of both, and I want to get your guys' feedback on that video. So look out for that as well. And then after that, I will drop my opinion as to who I think or who I want to be the head coach. So I appreciate you guys. Watch out for all the content that I'm going to drop here in the next few days. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out.